Hello everyone, the Foxern here, and it's story time! This is the story about my day today, or yesterday, as if you're watching this, or whenever you're watching this. I'm going to try to work as I tell this story, though. So, my day started off fairly normal. Woke up in the morning and decided, you know what, I should play some Metro 2033, because I haven't played it in a long time, and that series hasn't gotten love in a long time. Don't expect videos of that anytime soon. I want to get a decent head start before I start uploading those again. And you guys got Piva Pinata? Viva Pinata until that goes up. If you guys even want to watch that. Anyways, so I found out that I really suck at the game. Spent way too long from it. And so, as I readjusted to the game after, like, an hour of playing. Oh darn, there's a thingy. That needs to be smooth stone. As do these. Ah, cobble. Cobble? What? No, that's gravel. Anyways, so I was searching some meme bases, and came across this weird image of, well, it was a GIF. It was from Senior GIF, and some of you may know that site, but I was surfing that and came across this creepy little, like, girl sitting in the grass, and then she, like, slowly turns around, and then she lifts up her head, and it's actually a monkey wearing a mask, and the monkey's, like, screaming, and it was just like, huh, that's pretty scary. And then all of a sudden my mother just got home. I didn't hear her. I was listening to music on Pandora, and she scared the snot out of me. Like, I jumped so bad, because it's like, that wasn't really scary. Noise. Ah! That was scary. Anyway, so that was that. That was the morning. And then I went to work, and then we'll just sort of make, like, this window should actually go down the stairs. I decided. To a certain point, anyways. But so I was walking to work. This is probably going to be hard for me to tell this story while I'm actually doing this, because I'm trying to focus. You know what, I just realized that none of these need to be glass. But yeah. So I'm walking, or I went to work, and work is work. It's not fun. It's really tedious and annoying, but hey, I'm making money, so I'm not really complaining too much. But as I'm working on this aisle, and I work on an aisle where there is bulk foods. For those of you who don't know what bulk foods are, it's essentially bins full of food. It's really self-explanatory. Anyways, suddenly, I kid you not, there's like, without any warning or anything, there's suddenly like 24 Asian people swarming over the bulk. None of them speak English. All of them have questions. I'm floundering at this point. So I'm floundering for like a good, I don't know, hour, helping these customers, or doing my best to help these customers, since I don't speak any... Oh, man. Oh, no, that wasn't it. It's this. I don't speak any language besides English, which I've been meaning to learn other languages, or at least a other language. But anyways, after that, they kind of just got a little... Once they all left, they found what they were looking for. A lot of them wanted stuff that we didn't have, so that was easy. But yeah, so they left, and then I was like, that was weird. Okay, but it's time to start working again. So I start working again, and then, obviously, just like I said, what I should do. A couple hours later, flood of hipsters. Like, dozens of them. More than the Asian people. Like, hipsters all over the place. I was like, what the heck just happened? This is a Monday. What is with all these people? And why are there so many hipsters? What is with all of the hipsters? Oh, man. But hipsters need to shop, too. But it was funny, though, because there's so many hipsters. I was like, I didn't even know that many hipsters lived within distance of this place, of my store, of my workplace. Apparently there are, though. But so, that's pretty... It's unusual, but none of them had questions except for this couple, this hipster couple. And they were looking for something to, a little machine to make your own whipping cream. I'm flabbergasted. I have no freaking clue where this thing is, and I say, I tell the truth. I don't know. I don't know if we have that or not. And they said, okay, and they wandered off. Half an hour later, they come back, and the guy says, this is what we were looking for. Next time, don't be such a dick about it. And I was like, what? But that wasn't the worst part. He then proceeded to fling his soda bottle around and spill soda everywhere. And my first thought is, you damn hipster, get off my aisle! I didn't say that because I want to keep my job. I don't want to lose my job. But, oh, dang it. Curse you, hipster. Curse you and your hipster soda. And I know he was a hipster. It's like, the soda confirmed it because it wasn't a generic soda. It was some, like, one of those weird specialty brands that's, like, near impossible to find unless you know a guy who knows a guy whose father works in something. And I don't know. Anyways, so I've dealt with the hipsters, and they go off. And I'm like, today was kind of weird, but that's it could have been a lot worse of a day. It wasn't a bad day. It was just a little weird. Flood of Asians and then flood of hipsters. That's never happened before. Which is why I was confused. But I have no idea what I'm doing right now. But anyway, so I'm like, okay, well, I'm almost out of here. Yay. It's time to go home. I'm going home. And I get out just in time for the bus. And I was like, yes, thank you. This means I'm going to get home early, get to the bus stop, and remember, oh right, Community Transit, the bus I take the second half of the way home, isn't running after 9:30 p.m. So I'm like, well, crud. Now I'm stuck halfway home, and unhappy about that. Very unhappy about that. But I'm like, okay, fine, I'll walk. It's not a big deal. It's just a walk. It won't kill me. Hopefully. I mean, I've never heard of somebody dying from walking. But I'm sure I came close, you know. But, so I'm walking home, and I notice there's a cop. And I'm like, huh, that's kind of weird. Not uncommon, but a little weird. Wonder what he's doing. And oh no, he's sitting in the metro parking lot, and then I'm like, I wonder what he's doing, and I'm walking, and off in the parking lot out in front of Home Depot, I see this car parked next to another car with the lights on and two people, like, there's people in the cars talking to one another. And my first thought is, wait, drug deal. Drug dealers. Oh gosh, there's gonna be a bust. And then nothing happens. So I'm like, well, that was a bust. A disappointment. But, ouch. So, I'm like, oh well, no big deal. Let's just move on. Going out. So I'm going home. Continue walking. And I notice the cop is following me. Not subtly either. He's like, he drives past me, pulls into a parking lot, and then waits till I walk past. Then he pulls out and goes into another parking lot. And he did that for like almost a mile. I was almost home by the time he stopped. And I was like, what the hell is with that cop? Why is he following me? What is going on? Did he think that I was a drug dealer or something and getting drugs from that guy, or if I'm a junkie or something? I don't know what the hell's going on. So, nom nom apples. Gonna eat. And so I'm going about my business, going home, watching this weird cop follow me for some odd freaking reason. Whoa, gravel! I hate this. Why is there so much gravel here? But anyway, so this cop is following me, and that's unnerving to say the least. I don't like being followed by anyone, let alone cops. I mean, cop is fine, because that means if anything starts to go down, I'm cool. I'm good. But it's unnerving still to have a cop follow you. Especially when you have no idea why he's following you. But everything... nothing happens. He stops following me after a while, and I'm like, okay, that was weird. And then I'm starting to get to this sort of like this... I just got past the shady area that you guys have seen in vlogs, where like it's this old rundown trailer park mess of a thing. Oh jeez. That startled me. Hence the oh jeez. But so I'm there. This is actually pretty nice. I'm liking this. The cobblestone adds a nice little contrast to it all. But I don't think I'm actually going to have that thick of a staircase. Since it's a library, they don't really have thick spaces? What? They don't really have thick staircases. Anyways, man, this story is actually going to take up the entire episode. Cool. I've not had that happen in a long time. Means I can redo this staircase, though. But, so, I'm walking home, and I see a bunch of junk on the street, on the sidewalk, and I'm like, okay, that's a little nasty, bunch of garbage. And as I get closer, I realize, dude, it's hundreds of used condoms. What the hell? What the hell is going on? Why is there, like, dozens of used condoms on the side of the road? And I'm confused, but I walk faster to get away from them. Because no, ew. Just ew. Very ew. But yeah, so I'm walking away from these used condoms, and I get upstairs. I'm walking up, cat meows at me. That's nothing new. She always does that when I come home because she's like, food, food. I haven't eaten in months. Feed me. It's like, you ate this morning. Leave me alone. Give me like 5 minutes to get home when I get home. So it's like, I ignore the cat, walk into my room, I'm getting out of my work clothes, and it's just like, oh, this is a really good song on my iPod. It's one of Dan Bull's song. If you don't know who that is, I feel sorry for you, because he's a great rapper. He's a British rapper, and he is amazing. I really like him. Most of you will probably know him for his Skyrim rap or his Assassin's Creed or something. He did a Modern Warfare one recently, which was also awesome, but I'm getting off track. Anyways, so I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna I'm gonna drop my phone down my shirt and catch it. I drop it, it falls through my fingers, snags the cord, and I was like, oh no, the cord. Oh, it's fine. But it bounces up and hits me in the nuts. And that's the end of the story. Thank you for watching. Click, comment, rate, subscribe. Fox out.